Hey guys, Dave here. This is The Castle, the micro game from Mayfair Games. This was from, I believe, the early 1980s. I picked it up at my FLGS. They happen to have a used copy and they were selling it for $15, which I thought was a reasonable price. So let's take a look inside. On the back it shows some of the other micro games they have. Richard the Lionheart, I did an unboxing of that. Space Empire, I'm still looking for that. ICBM, I'm looking for that. Here's the castle itself, and then Transylvania I already have. That's the only game Transylvania is the only game I know of where the manufacturer spelled the name of the game wrong on the front cover and on the map. So let's take a look inside. It's punched, but that's okay. All the counters are there. Heroes prepare for adventure. The evil lord of the Black Marches has kidnapped the daughter of the king. A reward of 1,000 gold pieces has been offered for the rescue of his princess. The castle is a game of fantasy adventure that is easy to set up and fun to play. Players control various characters in a search for the means to rescue the princess. To rescue the princess, you must fight the evil creatures inhabiting the castle and find the keys to open her cell. So it sounds kind of cool. Let's see how many pages are in this rule book. So it's only 8 pages, so that's hardly any rules at all. This should be very simple to learn. Number of players can be played by 1 to 6. Oh, you can play this solo. That's cool. That's going over setup, and let's go to the sequence of play. First step in the sequence of play, each wizard may cast 1 spell of ESP, Heroism, Speed, or Teleport. Second, as the party moves. And third, upon encountering a monster or a non-allied character, turn all non-exposed monster counters face up. Wizards may cast a Charm, Fireball, Heroism, or Teleport spell. Fourth is melee. And fifth, any surviving character may now check the treasure counter. Okay, and sixth, the next character takes his move. Alright, so now it's going over movement and combat and leaving the map. You can leave the castle at the entrance. If you do, your turn ends and the character may not re-enter the castle during that game. So once you leave the castle, you're out of the game. And here's the wizard's spell and their spell effects chart. And it's explained the different spells here. The spells are Charm, ESP, Fireball, Heroism, Speed, Teleport, and let's talk about what happens when there's a spell failure. Should a 1 be rolled when determining whether the spell is successful? The spell not only fails, but the wizard receives 1 hit, so it's kind of like a critical failure. Now it's going over the counter descriptions. Oh, and there's traps in here too. It looks like there's different little items, and here it says what the items do. And then scoring. If you escort the princess counter off the map, you get 1,000 points. If an elf or dwarf is escorted off map, you get 200 for each one. And then you get scored for each gold counter. And curses give you minus 300. Player wins a solitaire game only if the princess is rescued. That's reasonable. The player with the highest score at the end of 1 game or a series of games is the winner. The number of games to be played is determined prior to beginning the first game. Alternately, players can play the game until a player accumulates a predetermined number of points, at which time that player is declared the winner. Optional players may wish to play a game of the castle where players are not allowed to attack each other. Interesting. So it looks like a real simple set of rules. Here's the map. At the top, it's got a table for the monsters and undead, and then some tables for traps and monster, the twos, whatever that means. And dwarf and elf table, monster wish, and the spells. So that's good they got all those tables on the map. I've never heard anything about this game prior to owning it. I just knew that Mayfair had made it. So let's see what some of these counters look like. Yeah, the counters are pretty pedestrian, but that's to be expected for the 1980s. Anyhow, I'll try this game one of these days and let you guys know how I like it. I wasn't planning on trying it soon, but I think I will since it's got a solitaire mode, so I can learn it solitaire and then play against my friends. So I'll let you guys know how it is. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please click like on the video, and if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to this channel. And as always, have a good evening.